So in this short video, I'll just be quickly going over the new banners that have been officially announced for Phase 2 of version 3.1, which will be dropping in, I think, 2 days from now, basically, based on my server time at least, as you can see on the screen. So the new characters that will be coming will be Nilou, who I obviously don't have on the screen, but I will use Ayato to talk about that. And then the 4 stars will be Xiangling and Beidou and Barbara, who's not on the screen, and Albedo will have his rerun as well. So it'll be really quick here, just to summarize. So is this banner a must pull or a skip? I'm gonna go with it's a skip for sure. First of all, Albedo has never been a must-have character. I was sad and disappointed that they did not add him officially to the standard banner because we still are missing geo representation there. Or vice versa, other people in the comments had said maybe Inazuma characters are also not represented there. So they could have put Arataki Ito there as well, but they didn't, obviously. So anyway, so regardless, Albedo is going to be rerun. He's not a horrible character. He's just a very good geo support character, and he's not a must-pull character. That's all. As for Nilou, the new character, so she's the divisive one. It has been dividing players as well because Nilou, who I'm using Ayato as the placeholder for, Nilou is just going to be focused currently at least for Dendro and Hydro teams. So it's very limiting, and therefore it may not be something that everyone wants to focus on right now, especially since Dendro just released in 3.0, and there's only currently 2 Dendro characters. If you add the Traveler, then that's 3, and then Nahida is coming in 3.2, so that's 4 only. So it's very limiting, and yeah, I'm not sure that Nilou at this stage is a must pull unless they do something later on. Because remember when I first pulled Kokomi way back when, I didn't like her either. And then later on, Kokomi became better as they rebuffed her. They added like new artifact stats and all these things for her later on. And then of course they reworked how Hydro, does its resonance and more like more content geared towards like Hydro and Freeze and all those variety of elemental reactions. So hence it was better afterwards. So maybe that will be the same treatment that Nilou's going to get later, right? Now, just to wrap it up then, Xiangling is a solid sub-DPS character that I still use in the Abyss. If you're looking for constellations, definitely go for it, perhaps, or be sparing on that. And then Beidou is a very solid electro DPS, and people love using her in taser teams. And lastly, Barbara is a good option here, who's not on the screen, but she would be another Hydro character and a healing character that can support Nilou if you do choose to go for Nilou, because then she needs someone that is Hydro and possibly someone that heals her, because apparently her bountiful cores also hurts her or hurts your party, so you will need some healing as well apparently. So that's just something to go over, and this is meant to be really quick, so other streamers have already talked about it, but basically I just want to quickly give my take on it. So I will be skipping on this banner. I may throw a few wishes on it, but I'm going to be skipping. I'm at pity 1, I think, 1 maybe 2 or 0, something like that after I got Sino, so I am not going to pull, and I don't have enough wishes saved in order to get a guarantee or to get to a 5-star pity pull for Nilou or any 5-star basically, because I'm at risk for the 50-50. So I am going to skip the banner altogether, but I'll throw a few wishes there. I don't know if it's enough to make a video out of when I do polling, but yeah, that's my take on it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are you guys polling for Albedo or Nilou, or going for constellations for Xiangling or Beidou, or maybe trying to go for Barbara maybe, or are you really, I mean, Nilou is an amazingly looking character and her storyline and all that is great, but right now her kit is very limiting. So those are my thoughts, and I'm sure many people also feel the same. Also with Nahida coming up in 3.2, which is just a few weeks away, people have to save their wishes. So especially if you're low spend, like myself, or free to play, you may not want to use all your wishes here on Nilou, right? I am going to be talking about the weapon banner after this, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.